he has got into a very good marketing firm and he has got this skilled job before graduation. So MasterCard, he has been #1 since I don't know how many months. Has a platinum level shit, like, oh my god, it's too good to be true. So
I quit that job because that was like wait. Then I started working at Tim Hortons. I guess that is like for every student to like start with. Tim Hortons is mandatory. Tim Hortons experience बहुत important है सबके लिए. That's what I feel.
बहुत दुख लगता है भाई.
Even I think you have worked, right? Almost everyone has worked in Tim Hortons. Attend boot camps, attend job fairs, apply online, apply on the company website, apply through LinkedIn, Indeed, Glassdoor, update your LinkedIn profile and you're good to go.
Damn. So in the course, like in between, can you do any internship or co-op for marketing in a post-bac course? Like you know, we will tell you what to do. You have to figure out everything on your own. When we came, we didn't know shit.
Yeah, because no matter how big your circle is, you are gonna be alone for the most of the time, no matter what.
Siddhesh is leaving Kamloops soon and he's relocating. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Parth Bavishi. I have a very, very special friend with me. So bro, special, yes. Improvise, bhai. I have my friend with me. Why, introduce yourself.
Okay, so I am Siddhesh Naik and I recently graduated from TRU as a post-bac marketing and joined TRU in Jan 2021 and I graduated in December 2022. So that was the expected graduation date and I completed my entire program in 2 years. That was what was expected from university as well as from my personal angle as well. So so I just recently graduated and during my graduation, there were a lot of different experiences, both in terms of jobs as well as education.
So bro, tell me, how has been your experience till now?
So originally I am from Bombay and I am born and raised in Bombay and I am in Kamloops since 2021. So being from a city which is known for its hustle and bustle, Kamloops is like completely opposite. It's like on a completely different page. So initially I was like kahan aa gaye hum, and like at the same time I was like, it's very slow, it's very dull. I don't even know life exists here or not. But then slowly and gradually it took a while for me to adjust here. And now the thing is that I don't want to leave this place because it has like so much peace and that is what I always wanted. A completely different city from where I am and now I am embracing it as well.
Damn, so it's such a good thing to hear from a person who comes from such a large city.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's good. Kamloops is a good place, guys. So going ahead, like how has been your experience? Because right, he's already done with his degree, post-bac in marketing. So how has been your experience in TRU? Like what were your expectations before and till now?
When I started this course, it was easy and in between like there were certain courses which took a little bit of my coverage and it took a little bit of more extra effort to clear it out. So overall you can say that the difficulty level of this program is not that difficult, but at the same time you'll be able to completely like neglect the entire program and you will be able to pass it very easily. So it will take efforts from you and if you give enough efforts you will be able to easily crack the entire program. So yeah, overall my experience has been great. The professors are great. The teaching course structure has been great. There has been some minor updates that needs to be made on the program, but if they do it, it's gonna be the best program if you would like to talk about marketing at least.
Okay, so yeah. So how many courses in total?
So in marketing there were around 16 courses and then there were 2 additional courses which were like completely English based. So those 16 courses you can talk like those were like core marketing, and out of those 16 courses I guess around 7 courses were electives and 11 were like you can say core marketing courses. 7 were elective, 11 were core and 2 were English. So in total there were 18 courses.
I see, 18. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
It's good, you know, some people take like more than 2 years to complete a degree. It's always good to complete within your time frame. So you have some time to, you know, even do what you have to do. That is to come here to work for a skilled job, to, you know, just pursue what you are really here for. So basically if we dive in more into the courses, like are TRU courses more digital marketing based? Are they more focused on traditional marketing? Or are they a mix of both? Like, what will you say?
Okay, so the thing is that like this goes back to what I did before in India. So I'm a Bachelor of Engineer and my specialized is in electronics. So during that, I studied a lot about like, you can say digital concepts like website development, web design, kind of markup languages like HTML, CSS. A lot of computer science students might be able to know what I'm exactly talking about. So that's what always excited me. And then I also had a bit of a notch in marketing. So the whole thing was like I was always interested in digital marketing, which actually helped me lead a job in one of the big 5 marketing companies in the world, which is called Publicis Group. I worked there for 2 years as a search engine optimization analyst. And that is why I always wanted to pursue more towards marketing, and that's why I came here in TRU.
That is in India.
That is in India.
How long has it been?
I worked there for like 2 years. So after my 4 years of engineering, I worked for like 2.5 years.
2018, 17?
I graduated in 2019,
Okay.
and then I started in 2019. My job started in 2019, right after my graduation, and then I pursued that around early 2021. If you talk about TRU, the courses and the course structure is not that digital marketing based. I can see that the marketing has been like a very general concept when they are teaching it here. But if you talk about like some concepts which are related to digital, like analytical tools like Google Analytics, Adobe Analytics, or maybe some kind of technical knowledge like markup languages, HTML, CSS, or maybe some kind of design concepts like UI, UX, Figma tool. So those kind of things and those kind of skill set is really very much required in today's digital marketing era, and that is very much missing in this course. But the overall traditional marketing concepts like B2B or maybe service marketing, or maybe if you talk about some professional selling courses, those has been like very much refined and they have been taught very well in TRU. So if you really would like to go towards those kind of courses and you would like to pursue your career in traditional form of marketing, TRU is the right place. But if you actually want to pursue more into digital, then I feel like that you should be looking for some other options.
So basically the drawback is that it doesn't teach the modern concepts of digital marketing.
Yeah,
But-
but it doesn't, not just the modern concept, but it doesn't teach digital marketing in general. Like there are only like 2 courses in digital marketing, which is like e-commerce, in which we had a very small chance to build a website, which was completely on CMS, one of the CMS content management system, which is like Shopify. And that was like just around like 5-10% of that. So if you would like to pursue something in digital, I don't think so that you should be pursuing that in TRU.
That's what I wanted to say. E-commerce and social media are only 2 courses which are kind of based for digital.
Kind of based, and even those are not that deep.
Yeah.
So I've been working into SEO and e-commerce, and I know how that industry belongs and how much you need to know about that kind of industry to actually work on it. You can say around like 20% jitna hi un log ne, they have only scratched the surface.
Basically, other than 2 or 3 courses, it's completely like just like a bookish knowledge or theoretical based. kind of
Not
thing.
again, because it's like because I'm
Yeah.
pursuing from an international university, I'm not doing this from India just like I did my engineering back from there. Nothing is bookish here, at least. Like
Okay.
everything is very much practical based. Even if they are teaching you traditional marketing, it's like you can create your research papers, or you might be able to learn something new from online quizzes, or maybe there might be seminars going on, and or maybe there might be new guest speakers coming up each and every day. So that is how you can learn this. But if you talk about digital, that is not present in TRU
Okay,
yet,
perfect.
not yet.
So, bro, any university, do you think, like in other parts of Canada, do you think there are places where digital form of teaching in a marketing course is there? Any idea or?
Yeah, I was like looking for some options. University of Winnipeg back in Manitoba. I was actually planning to go there, but then the seats were full and they were like, we are only willing to give you the seat after September 22. And for me personally, it was way too late. So I did not go there. There is another college in Alberta called Bow Valley College. Even they have a program which is very much related to digital marketing. So yeah, so if you would like to actually learn about these skill sets, I did not pursue in these universities because again, I wanted to start very early. And again, I wanted to learn marketing in general because digital के side से तो सब सीख ही लिया था मैंने काम पे. So it was like I know something about digital and I also know something about which is not digital. So that has actually gave me a different kind of skill set as well. So
But-
for me, that was the thing.
But guys, just so you know, he has too much experience in marketing. So basically, if you
Not too much. Like you can say not too.
He has a lot of experience. If even the title is that got a skilled job in Canada, or before graduation, I don't know what's going to be the title, but whatever he's saying, even before coming to Canada, he has more than enough experience of what digital marketing is. So I mean,
Thank you.
But bro, what do you suggest? The guy is studying from TRU, is doing a marketing course, and as you told, there are probably a lot of aspects which are just based on traditional marketing. So what they can do additionally to kind of grasp what actually digital
Okay.
marketing is? Any courses, anything?
Okay, so
Yeah.
what I suggest to everyone, like each and everyone who keep asking me these questions, is like digital marketing is not rocket science. First of all, it's technical. I completely understand it's a technical concept, and there are a lot of technical concepts that which you need to inculcate in order to get a job in digital. But then again, at the same time, it's not that difficult. You can do some courses on web design or development, or maybe even creative designing, something like that, from a lot of online portals. Like there is Udemy today, there is Upgrad. So back in my day in 2019, these kind of platforms were not that common. But today when I like just open up my phone, these are like, there are so many different online portals when you can actually like enrich or maybe even gain some new skill set, even for the digital marketing. So if you feel like you want to do something like that, you can always like pull up a course from these kind of platforms and you can always learn these things. It's not that difficult.
Damn. So it's always good to have some certificates or some extra additional skill sets.
Again, do not chase any kind of certification. Personally, what I feel is like certifications doesn't matter. The skill set matters. Even if you have a certification which says that you have a, like around 90%, you passed a certain certification from 90% out of 100. But at the same time, if you're not able to like even if you are not able to like answer a very basic questions in an interview, that certification is not going to help. So do not chase certification. Chase that skill set which will ultimately give you that certification in the end. So that's what I suggest.
Okay, so bro, so in India you kind of got a placement kind of thing when you got a job. So in Canada, like in the course, like in between, can you do any internship or co-op for marketing in a post-bac course, like a chance to kind of do that, or what is it?
Okay, so this is a very interesting question. Back in India, we all know, at least that is what is happening in engineering and maybe even in a lot of B schools today in India. What happens is that once you like just touch your final year, there might be a lot of companies coming into your campus and they will be giving you your job offers, right? Similar thing is not happening here in Canada, and I don't think that is happening anywhere outside India. So what a student should be doing in this case is that they should be trying to get into a co-op, and like it's a great way to get into an industry, to break through into an industry, because you can work into that industry for at least 4 months while you are studying. So that's a great option. Co-op is not mandatory, but I feel it like for a student it should be considered mandatory if you feel like you need to grow some skill sets and it's gonna be very difficult for you to find a job once you graduate. So what co-op does is like for example, if certain number of students are passing out and they already have done a co-op, when they are actually applying for a job after their graduation, they will have at least some kind of experience and skill set which will ultimately help them get a full-time job after graduation. So co-op is a great way.
Basically compared to other students, so it will give you a little head start.
Exactly.
It might help you get a job easily.
Yes. So that is the thing.
It should be a priority, definitely.
It should be a priority. It's not mandatory, but you should consider it as a mandatory thing. That's what I suggest. And if you feel like you already know how that industry works, or if you feel like I want to pursue in this ABC industry and I already have these XYZ skills on me, then in that case, I don't think so that you should be doing a co-op, because you can do a co-op, but if you feel like that's way too much of a headache for you, you can completely skip it, because you are going to get a full-time job anyway, because you already have that skill set which you will be gaining from a co-op anyway.
But I think, bro, getting a co-op is a little easy than directly breaking into an industry where you don't have any Canadian experience as an international student coming to Canada. I think at some point it is I don't know. It's a good thing, I think. It's always good to get
I think in this case, I won't agree, because co-op positions are way too less.
Oh my God. He won't agree, yes.
Yeah, so in this case, I won't completely agree, because getting a co-op position is a little bit difficult to get a full-time job, because when you are actually applying for a co-op, that company already knows that you are only available for 4 months. So the type of those jobs, the number of available positions for that kind of a student is not that much compared to a full-time position. For example, there might be 100 full-time positions open for you after graduation, but for co-op there might be only like 10, 20, which is like the roles and responsibilities of both the positions might be very similar.
Damn.
And again, for a co-op agency or any kind of that company already knows that they need to take a lot of effort on that student. Like the company already knows that we need to teach this person, we need to teach this student, which a lot of companies are not willing to do here. So that is the reason why if there is a company with 50, 60 employees, they might only take like 1-2 interns with them. But then at the same time, they might be open to like 10, 20 open positions, which are completely full-time. So co-op milna thoda difficult hai, that's what I feel.
Damn.
But if you can crack it out, then it's completely like it will give you a huge advantage. That's what I feel.
Damn. Okay, so let's rewind back a little. Right now we're already done with this degree. Tell me something about part-time jobs in Canada. What has been an experience since you came, where you used to work? If you want to kind of share, that helps.
So when I just landed in Canada, I just got a job in like 2 days. I started as a cleaner in this same campus where I'm sitting right now.
Yeah.
But I did not work for a very long time. I just worked for like maybe around a month or so. And then I got a job in Dairy Queen.
I didn't know that. I know him from so long. Oh my god.
So हाँ Dairy Queen
Wow,
में भी
okay.
काम किया है मैंने.
Yeah.
So I have Dairy Queen experiences. I worked there as a crew member. I was making ice creams and then I was giving it those ice creams to the drive-thru. So that's what I did for another 1 month. I quit that job because that was like way too far from where I was staying back then. Then I started working at Tim Hortons. I guess that is like a mandatory thing for every student to like start with. Tim Hortons is mandatory. Tim Hortons experience बहुत important है सबके लिए. That's what I feel.
बहुत दुख लगता है भाई.
Even I think you have worked, right?
बहुत भाई.
Almost everyone has worked in Tim Hortons. So even I did that.
Damn.
Again, I did that for like 1.5 months.
Yeah.
I quit that job because that was like way too stressful for me. Like
It is,
8
yeah.
hours खड़े रह के काम करना is like way too much, and it was like I was in panic all the time when I was working. So that's when I thought that I should quit. And fortunately, I got into Walmart as a cashier where I don't have to deal with that much of stress. Like at least I have to just stand in the self checkout and assist the customers to quickly scan those items. And yeah, so that's what I did for like 1.5 years. Not 1.5 years, but more than 1 year for sure.
Okay.
And yeah, it's been a great experience working as a part-time cashier at Walmart.
So guys, we work together. So basically, guys, he won't like.
He's apparently my supervisor manager.
Yeah.
So he's the one who looks into it that if I'm getting into the time or not. So that's what he does.
Yes.
Even he worked as a cashier for 1 year and then he got into that supervisor position.
Supervisor, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, he won't appreciate himself, but he's like almost in the top tier cashiers. You know, there is this curve where 10% like top level cashiers, 10 are very bad and 80 come in between. So he comes in top 10. Because guys, we have a thing called selling Walmart rewards MasterCard. He has been number one since I don't know how many months. Has a platinum level
Oh my God,
shit.
yeah.
Like, oh my god, this is too good to be true. So yeah, it's a good thing.
So that's the mindset that you should always be keeping, like no matter where
So
you
wait,
work.
coming to that question, why like you were selling this many Mastercards, you were doing this. What was your mindset like? Yeah, now
I needed money, to be very honest, because that's the thing. If you really ask me,
Arey
why
bhai.
are you doing so many Mastercards? Lot of the similar supervisors like him, they were asking me, why are you doing so many Mastercards? Do you want to become a supervisor or something? I was like, yeah, I am keen to, but that is not the primary aim. My primary aim was to get money and visit Canada in general, visit Toronto, visit Alberta, and that's what I did.
Damn.
So that's why I did so many Mastercards. And in the journey of doing this kind of retail sales, what I think is that no matter what you do, no matter where you are, just give your best and like give your excellent work, and the success is gonna follow you eventually. So that's what Walmart actually taught me. Like कोई भी काम करो, अच्छे से करो, and eventually you will find money in that.
Yeah.
That is applicable in any industry, any work you do in life. So that's what actually Walmart taught me, and it's a great place to work as a part-time.
Definitely.
When you are a student. It's a great place. I really recommend working in a retail, especially Walmart.
Probably Walmart first, followed by if you don't get in Walmart, because mostly everyone is trying in Walmart and go to Costco, Superstore, but Walmart is a good place.
Yeah.
So I don't know, we have been working from a very long time. It is still my primary job, not his, but
Yeah.
I mean it's a good place to work. So I mean, yeah, but all in all, it's amazing. Moving to the next question, you told like you worked for a very long time in Walmart as a cashier. So was it manageable to even study your marketing course along with the work that you used to do?
I joined Walmart in November 21. So at that time, I had nothing much in my plate. Like I was just working in Walmart and I was studying as a student in GR.
How many courses you took in one sem?
When I joined Walmart, I had 4 courses on me. And then in December, in the winter intake, I had 4 courses again.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
managed
yeah.
very well. The things got pretty busy with me when I was working in Walmart as a part-time, working in a marketing job as a full-time, and I was also studying. So that was something which made me very, very busy. And that is when I felt like Walmart chhod dete, but I was like, why not? Because like they can give me a transfer whenever I go, wherever I go.
This is such a big advantage.
Yeah, that's the
Great.
biggest advantage that Walmart gives you. So
Yeah.
that's the reason why I kept doing it. And yeah, that was when like the things got very busy with me. Like working in an agency, digital marketing agency, as well as working in Walmart, studying at the same time. All 3 at the same time. That was very difficult.
So you use these 3 words, digital marketing agency. I think many people have been eyeing on him, like, you know, since they got to know that he has got into
Yeah.
a very good marketing firm and he has got this skilled job before graduation. So bro, spill some beans. Tell us how you got that job. Yeah, that's the question. How you got that full-time skilled job before graduating? That is a big thing. Oh my God. Like, I am also a marketing
that is not
student.
that big. Like
I mean, it's a good thing. I mean,
yeah.
it's a good head start, definitely.
So what I did was like I started applying. So what happened was I already knew that I am graduating in December, and that's when I felt like I should be open to full-time positions after once I graduate. So I started applying for positions in like September, and I just wanted to see like how the you can say the industry landscape is all about and how the industry is working here. So that's when I started applying, and I started applying around September, October, and I applied like in BC and Alberta. That is because I did not wanted to move anywhere else. So that's what I did, and I applied for like 5-6 companies. Before applying, a key insight that I can provide to you guys is that update your LinkedIn, because here it's very different from what happens back in India. They are looking at your LinkedIn profile all the time. So the thing is that whenever you apply, for example, there is an ABC company where there is like 1, 2, 3 position for you. Once you apply, you will see that certain person from that company has viewed your profile. That means that they viewed your application. That means that they viewed your resume. And that is what I suggest to everyone. Update your LinkedIn profile, enter everything that you have done, and then start applying. Create a top-notch resume, create a very strong resume which entails all the things that you have done. And yeah, that's what even I did, and I started applying online at LinkedIn jobs, at Indeed. I also did some applications in Glassdoor. I also did a lot of applications from the company website directly.
Did you go to job fair?
No. I was actually planning to attend TRU job fair, but I was busy in some other things, so unfortunately I was not able to attend that. But it's a great place to do some networking and get some references. Attend boot camps, attend job fairs, apply online, apply on the company website, apply through LinkedIn, Indeed, Glassdoor, update your LinkedIn profile, and you're good to go.
Damn. So how you got, like, when you applied to all these positions, they kind of reverted back by saying, let's schedule an interview, or what was the thing? How you got in?
Okay, so I applied for this company, and then they viewed my LinkedIn profile, and then directly shot an email to me like, are you available for an online interview? And I was like, yeah, sure. So they took one of the employees from the leadership team.
Okay.
They took an interview, and then they were like, okay. And then after a week or so, another interview was taken, which was by the manager with whom I will be directly reporting. And then there was an HR round, and then they gave me an offer, and then I started working. So that's how the whole thing works here. It's pretty much very similar to how it works in India as well. So like there are 3 rounds of interview, and then you get an offer.
Oh, 3 rounds of interview and then the offer.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Damn. So like basically it's a very simple this process, but
it's not that difficult. Like 3 rounds doesn't mean that all those rounds will be difficult.
I had to say this thing. No, wait. So when we had this job thingy, part-time job, he genuinely has such a good confidence in him. I'm not even kidding, guys. Like at work, when I even tell bro, let's do some Mastercards. I don't know, whatever he say. Mastercards. Okay, 5, 10, 15. I don't know. Like it's such a good thing that I even heard somewhere that it's good to have a confidence in yourself than not to have one. So it's always good to be, having that self-belief in you that you can kind of completely, you will conquer everything while attitude. So
like, I think having a confidence on your skill set is much more important than having a confidence on yourself. And to have a confidence on your skill set, you need to build some skill sets, because this country gives you jobs only if you have some certain skill sets on you. So work on your skill sets. That's what I keep telling everyone who keeps asking me, like how to get a job, how did you get a job, अरे ये कैसे मिल गया तेरे को graduation के पैसे. This is the only thing. You need to gain some skill sets. उसके बिना तुमको कोई कुछ नहीं पूछने वाला यहाँ.
Damn.
That's the only thing. Like even if you create a top-notch resume, and if you don't have any skill sets on you, or if you have a top-notch resume, you have your skill sets, but you don't know how to present those skill sets, you're not going to find a job.
Wow.
Or it will be very difficult for you to find a job.
This is a top-notch advice. I mean,
Yeah.
It's a good thing. So yeah, we are talking about the full-time job. Like, can you tell like what was your role? Like, what was the position that you got in that marketing firm? Yeah.
Initially, I started as a part-time because I was still studying, and it was a complete remote position again because I was still studying. The office was based in Kelowna, which is like another city which is around 1.5 to 2 hours away from where TRU is.
But it's a big city.
It's bigger than Kamloops.
Yeah, definitely.
And so because I was still graduating, they were completely open to a remote position. And after that, they were like, we will give you a full-time offer once you graduate. The name of the position was digital marketing, and after full-time, it was digital marketing coordinator. So the roles and responsibilities were very much inclined to what I used to do back in India. Like back in India, I was completely into search engine optimization, which included like doing technical audits of the website, talking with the developers regarding HTML and CSS and all the ways through which we can tackle the organic visibility of a website. But here it was a bit different, a bit more than what I used to do, which also helped me learn a lot. Here it was more of paid campaigns, digital campaigns, creating campaigns on Facebook, LinkedIn, and all the meta platforms, and then also creating Facebook pixels to inculcate on the website, through which you can get the audience insights on your analytics dashboard. There was a third-party dashboard that they used, which was known as agency analytics. I'm not sure if it's very common here in this country, but yeah, that was what they used. And they also expected you to know how Google Tag Manager works, where you can like inculcate all the tags for the social media platforms through which you can create a container. Then you also need to know how it gets fired up. And then you also need to know if it is getting fired up, is it getting at the same time, at the same place. So it's a very it was a bit more technical with what I used to do. Again, because it's digital marketing, digital means technical. So yeah, so that was all I used to do. In India, this position is known as SEO and SEM. SEO analyst and SEM, they together create, you can say, performance marketing. So this is what they call in India, performance marketing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Amazing. I couldn't understand half of the things, but I mean.
But yeah, it's not. Again, it's not rocket science.
He's not wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that difficult. Really, trust me.
Once you get into it, you kind of.
Once you get into it, it's very easy.
Damn. Okay, so bro, tell me what kind of marketing jobs are available in Canada? When you were applying, did you apply to all the jobs? Like, what all things did you saw? Because you went through a whole journey of going towards a skilled job, right? So what was it?
So here, there are certain jobs in which if you feel like you really don't want to get a knack into technical things and you don't know how to even work into a technical background, there are certain jobs in marketing, like event marketing, where you need to market a certain event which is going on. For example, if there is a barbecue fest going on in downtown, you can apply for a position into event marketing where you need to understand how to market that particular event. Then there are certain positions like marketing coordinator, which what they do is they connect with digital marketing guys, they connect with offline marketing guys, and then they create a kind of plan. Again, if you want to go into digital, there are certain jobs which doesn't require technical analysis at all. Those are like content marketing industries, or maybe you can become a content writer, work with a digital marketing guy or a technical guy. You can create some blogs, and then that is called content marketing. That is technical writer, content writer, those kind of jobs as well.
So are all these jobs available in Canada?
Yes, obviously.
So did you apply to all these positions, or what area were you looking at, and were there enough jobs which you could apply for?
I was actually looking for jobs like digital marketing specialist / coordinator / consultant, or maybe web analyst, or maybe web designer, because I'm more into a technical guy. But if you would like to pursue marketing from a non-technical aspect, there are content marketing jobs available. There are design jobs available. Design, again, it's not that technical, but yes, you can apply for that. There are event marketing. There is social media marketing going on. Like what you do is you just
handle social media pages.
Okay. Or maybe work with a graphic designer. They will create a poster, and then you write the caption, and then you start tracking the insights, like how many posts has been viewed, or how many posts have you actually. So I don't know how that industry belongs, but there is this industry as well. SMM, social media marketing.
Social media. Okay.
Yeah.
And bro, any advice for students who are applying for marketing jobs in Canada? Like any area you think they should kind of work on? Advice from your side.
Marketing has become very vast, at least in last 5-7 years. Earlier, what was marketing? Earlier, marketing was just creating an audio and then talking it on the radio, or maybe creating an advertisement and displaying on TV. That was the only marketing that was going on before, or maybe creating a banner and putting it on a billboard. That was the kind of marketing which was going back in 2010 or maybe in early 2000. But now we are very close to 2030. It is becoming digital day by day. So everything is become digital. This video you are watching, it is on YouTube. That is digital. So what I suggest is if you would like to go into digital, create some skill sets. You can take up some programs on an online portals like Upgrad or Udemy or Coursera or LinkedIn Learning, or maybe you can create some kind of analytical tools like Google Analytics, or maybe HubSpot is there, or maybe you can learn some content management systems like WordPress, Shopify, Drupal, or maybe you can completely get into fully technical like web designer, developer, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or maybe you can get into PHP, which can help you to inculcate into WordPress. So this is technical. Again, then you can go into content. So how to write a content, how to get into keywords. That is another industry. or you can get into CRM, which is like customer resource management, where you can learn like there are so many different tools. Like I guess HubSpot is there, and then there is Salesforce. Yeah, so you can learn these tools and then you can get into a position.
So basically, but I think you already answered that before, that you need to develop a skill set to kind of, have a self-belief and then go for a job. So because if you develop a skill set, of course it will come on your resume by having a certification, by a course, or I don't know, by studying it in university in any manner, and then kind of what you are going to do, and then the universe is open when you kind of know that you want to go into a particular sector of marketing.
Yep.
So I mean, that is a good thing. Okay, so in general, so basically you came to Canada as a new student. Yeah, sometimes we think we know certain things we don't, or I don't know, like in any sense do you think you want to give anyone an advice? Probably you might be homesick, might be you made some friends, we kind of betrayed you, anything in any sense, any one to top advices?
Yeah, so what I suggest to like everyone who is like completely alone and they have never lived alone before, what I suggest is keep yourself busy all the time. Like yourself busy in your work. Just don't do work just to get those 8 hours and then get that money. Get the best out of that 8 hours that you are getting into a shift. That's how you can keep yourself busy. For me, I really liked Walmart because I really like doing MasterCards, and that's how I actually got those 8 hours. Once you start liking what you do, you lose the track of time. So that's what you should be looking forward to. ऐसे ही 2 साल निकल जाएंगे, आप लोग बार बार ट्रैक करते रहोगे तो फिर आपको लगेगा 2 साल बहुत बड़ा टाइम है. बट if you are like working on things which you actually like, those 2 years can be like just like another 2-3 months for you. Again, keep focused and don't get into different other things. Just keep yourself focused. Keep studying.
Off track नहीं जाना.
Off track नहीं जाना. That's the worst thing I've seen people here. Just don't do that. Just remember what you came here for, and obviously the success is gonna follow eventually for you.
Damn, because I've seen people. I've even seen new students, bro. I had some of my friends who told they came to Canada and they're kind of homesick and they might go back. So the only thing which we told them is like attend new events which are in TRU. Alone sit in the bus and travel the whole city. Stay busy in any sense. Like you should know that you're coming to Canada. No one is gonna give you a golden spoon or a silver spoon in your. Be like, we will tell you what to do. You have to figure out everything on your own. When we came, we didn't know shit.
Yeah, because no matter how big your circle is, you are gonna be alone for the most of the time, no matter what.
Yeah. The life is like that, bro.
Yeah.
Job, studies, some classes might not be same with your friends, so you are gonna be alone most of the time. So then you have to kind of figure out how you have to enjoy that alone time and not make it lonely. Like, you have to have that sweet spot where you are busy by making YouTube video, by applying for job. I don't know, by just working at such a pace or at such a level that you're getting more than enough hours because they know they need you at work. Anything.
Yep.
Just do your thing and just keep going. Yep. So probably we are coming to the end of the video. So in short, I don't know. I think we are overlapping the same question, but in short, define kind of what Kamloops has been for you and your experience overall. Like, because I've seen students, bro, I go to probably house parties, my friends, they're like, Parth, I see your videos, you told Kamloops was this and then we couldn't find anything. They hear what other students say. Believe me guys, we both have been in Canada. I haven't found 1 second when I was free because I've been involved in so many things. It's about setting your priorities and not like kind of partying every day or night, not just like hanging out and being with friends. Like kuch nahi hai yahan. You go to Vancouver, you'll do the same because you don't know what's your priority. So what do you think? Define Kamloops and your experience overall. How has it been for you?
Personally, I think that Kamloops is a great place to study, especially if you're coming here as a student. Because as a student, what you need is you need to focus on your studies and skills. At the same time, you need some money for your survival. These 2 things Kamloops is able to give you for sure. Another, there are other things, you can say secondary things which you always look forward into a city is like, do you have anything to hang out, or do you have a certain place where you can go and relax? Kamloops has both of those. Kamloops can accommodate those who are like complete party freaks, or maybe Kamloops is also good for those who are like they would like to spend their lone time into a park or a beach, or maybe just read books somewhere. So Kamloops has a lot. It's up to you how you are looking into this city. If you like just land here and you feel like there is nothing to be done here, just give this place a bit of a time and you will feel like this place has a lot to offer.
Damn.
So yeah.
Tell one best thing you did in Kamloops. Maybe a best restaurant, maybe Riverside Park. I don't know, because you've traveled a lot around Kamloops. Okay, just tell one of that experience.
So the best thing about Kamloops is like it's always surrounded by all the beauty and mountains, and there is like a very main river in BC which is flowing through Kamloops, based on which the name of the university is kept, Thompson River. So there is like Thompson River right beside where we are shooting this video right now. And yeah, there are like so many great restaurants, like be it Vietnamese or be it Indian. You can also have like some Jap food, or maybe you can like hang out into a pub or a cafe. So there are so many different local cafes here in downtown. So Kamloops has a lot to offer, and it's a great place to learn and study. If you feel like you need to move out in search of an opportunity, you can always do that. But yeah, at least for 2 years, you are gonna be into a very nice location.
Damn, yeah, it's a good hilly place, hilly area.
Yeah.
So the last question is, bro, if you can tell, not completely, of course, you can't open all your cards, but what's your future plan? Where do you see yourself in 5-10 years? And probably let's consider near future.
So like in 5 years, I would like to go into my industry, from a coordinator maybe to a lead, or maybe to an analyst or something like that. So that's my goal into like 5-10 years. If you talk about that, I would like to do that.
Can't tell all the details, but Siddhesh is leaving Kamloops soon, and he's relocating.
Yeah, so I have to relocate from Kamloops, fortunately or unfortunately, because of some external circumstances. But yeah, 2 years has been great, and I would like to always be or maybe visit this place and visit my friends, because it's been a great place and it's been a great experience for me to be here. So yeah.
Damn, that's amazing. So guys, ending this video on a very sad kind of happy note that he's leaving, but still he took out some time to shoot a video with me before he's leaving. Probably he's leaving in a day or two. I think you'll see this video after so long, like really done. So guys, let's end this video. I hope you guys got some insight, some help from the very best, the expert, the leader, Siddhesh Naik.
No. I'm nothing all of that. And yeah, keep watching his videos. He's doing a great job. And like, share, subscribe, comment on his video. And yes, see you later then.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for viewing this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.